Hey, it's Trace. It's yogurt day. I have the Instantpot Duo 6-quart pressure cooker, and I'm making yogurt in it today. It has a yogurt button. I'm using Fairlife, which is an ultra pasteurized milk. This is actually 2%. I usually use whole milk, but they didn't have any, so it's 2%. And then you need to have something to kickstart it. And normally I have a couple tablespoons of yogurt in the freezer from every batch. Didn't have any today, so I'm using some. I got some whey, which I really like to use as a starter. For me, it has the right tang and flavor, and it just makes me happy. Mix it in. This is probably the hardest part of this entire recipe. Make sure it's really, really, really well mixed. Use a whisk. Sing a song. I've made this and I didn't spend extra time, and it makes a difference. It really, if you have blobs of yogurt not mixed in. Anyway, hit the yogurt button. It'll flash 8 because I want it to do 8 hours. Throw a lid on. It's not under pressure. You can just put a regular flat lid on if you want. And then after it's all done, it says yogurt. And you take off the lid and you'll see it's sort of a giant bowl of Jell-O. It's one gelatinous mass. I think I'm going to stick a spoon in here to show you that it doesn't stick at all. Oh, there we go. Look at me sticking a spoon in there. So don't sample at this point. It's warm. Ew, warm yogurt is not a nice thing. I don't know why, but it's kind of hinky. Anyway, so what you have to do now is let it chill. So I just use a lid from one of my regular pots and pans and throw it on upside down. Fits a little bit tighter. And throw it in the fridge. I do it overnight. Oh, look, next morning. Woohoo! Now, full disclosure, I like my yogurt super crazy thick, so I am going to strain this. But look how thick it is. You really don't have to. It's personal preference. And as I said, I like mine crazy thick. I just have a strainer with some paper towel. Because I couldn't find my cheesecloth, I buy it every time I go to the store. Because I know I need cheesecloth, and then when I go to use it, I can't find it. So somewhere in this house, I'm going to find 73 packs of cheesecloth. In any event, I digress. Look how lovely and thick this stuff is. So just drop it into the strainer. You can use paper towel, you can use cheesecloth, you can use coffee filters, you can use nothing. Anyway, you for sure want to capture that whey at the bottom though. And now just chuck it in the fridge, 2, 3, 4 hours until it's strained to like the way that you like it. Here's mine out of the fridge. And you'll see it is super thick. Like yogurt that you can just grab some with your finger. Look at this. Oh, yeah. See, this is how I like it. But you sure don't have to go that far. You can stir it up. It'll make it a little bit looser. You can add some of the whey back in. It's your yogurt. Do what makes you happy. Anyway, I keep it in these little jars in the fridge. I find little jars get eaten. Big jars don't. I have no idea why. Excuse me. And there we go. You just store it up in your little jars in the fridge. I'm going to serve this as a side tonight with some grilled veggies I'm having. I've got some girlfriends coming over, and we're going to eat. I also keep the whey at the bottom, which I think in this one I got about 3 cups, I think. About 3 cups of liquid. This stuff is gold. Put it in a big jar. Use it anywhere that you would use any liquid in a recipe. I like it in savory recipes, not in sweet ones, but hey, do what makes you happy. I'm going to make some focaccia later on today, and I'll be using this in it, so nothing goes to waste. It's delicious. This yogurt is easy. It's tasty. You can get it to be the thickness that makes you happy. I think it's worth making. Sure, you have to sleep while it's working, but hey, I don't mind that at all. And it's nice to know exactly what's going in it. Now take a tablespoon of this for next time, and you're good to go.